November 1st. It's finally here. It's early in the morning. It snowed last night on Halloween, and I'm going hunting.
Watch what happens when it hits the volume button. If you had it on there and it was sitting on the volume button, the recoil stopped it.
So this is a hot tip then.
Hot tip!
Hot tips.
When you put the phone on the MagPro, you want to make sure you don't put it on the volume or the power button, because what happened to me today, the video cut right when the arrow released, and I'm thinking it's something to do with my phone, but it hit on that button and it shut it off.
Yeah.
Just got a buck. My first buck on the new property on October 1st. Just a beautiful morning. You can see the leaves rustled right there. I gotta call the boys. Going on a recovery.
This is Nate with Painted Arrow. Can I help you? Please do. Yeah. Alrighty, man. Have good luck this season. That cat is in love with my dad.
Who doesn't love Jeff? So we're gonna walk down and find him right down in there?
Yeah.
Just do it.
So, I've been struggling. This is a new property for me this year. So this was one of the trails that I put this stand over. That's where I was hunting this morning. I set that up for like a gun spot because you can see a lot. And we were going to have a meeting this morning, so I was planning on just coming in and getting out early. But this trail, you can't tell now, but it was beaded down with the snow. That was the only thing that wasn't covered in snow, so I knew they were using the trail. I had a buck come right down this trail, and he freshened the scrape this morning. Right in front of me. And that was like the first deer that I'd seen. And after he had kind of worked the scrape, I started rattling the antlers up in there, like hammering them, just trying to be really loud and see if anything that was bedded nearby. 15 minutes later, that buck that I had shot came right over on this corner, and I took my shot 20 yards, and we're gonna go over there right now and look for the buck. I saw him get up and stumble like 2 or 3 times about 60 yards in. So this was all covered in snow. You can see there's spots that are, but all the snow is melted, so it's going to be really tough to trail. But I don't think the arrow passed through. So he was quartering too hard. This shot was tight to the shoulder, and I don't think the arrow passed through, so blood's going to be very minimal, but I think I heard where he expired, so we're going to try and just follow the blood and get there. This buck was bedded right here this morning. I rattled this buck up out of his bed. Come check it out. He walked and committed to about 100 yards to come to where I was. Came to 20 yards, let the arrow fly. He came back to his bed and died in the same bed that I called him out of. And here we are taking photos in his bed. I think that's pretty cool.
Kind of rude.
I hope I got that. I got it off at the end.
I got it. I was rolling.
No blood.
Zero.
Literally 0 blood.
Had you not watched where he went down, no way we thought find this deer.
First buck on the new farm.
Hey, I'll take one of those.
It's really special, man. We were just talking about this morning, like, you can get really wrapped up with media and the size of the antlers, but it's like, I mean, I've never really rattled in a buck. Like, I full-on rattled this deer in.
Pulled him up out of his bed.
Yeah, pulled him out of his bed mid-morning, 9:45-ish. That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
Like, waking up this morning, like, the footage, I was jacked. Like, I could tell, like, it was going to be a good day. I think that was the coldest day we had this year. It was like 26 degrees.
Yep. 24 actually this morning.
It was cold. I mean, it was like my nose, I probably lost 2 pounds from freaking snot coming out of my nostrils. Crazy. It's just big open timber. This new property is just a sea of timber. So it's like really I've been struggling to find the deer. But I checked a couple of trail cameras and I had a bunch of movement on one. Literally popped up in the stand from that trail camera pole, and here we are.
Not too shabby, fellas.
This is a scrapper, dude. I mean, this is like a freaking typical
It's
Michigan
November 1st and he's so busted to hell.
Oh, and this is our first recovery with Travis. So
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Travis is running the camera. He's the newest member of the team, and
Sweet
he's
Trav.
Sweet Trav. That's his nickname. But yeah, that's special too.
First of many, yeah?
Yes,
First of
many.
many.
God guides our arrows, yes.
So in the beautiful
Yeah.
state of Michigan, we get 2 buck tags. Some people would say that's not a good thing. Some, anyway, we got to get this deer tagged. I think we pull him out, get him up on the trail, we'll tag him.
Who's in charge of turkey operations?
Alrighty, folks, really appreciate you following along with this entire video. It's so hard to make everything happen. When everything lines up and you get it done, I mean, it's just a blessing, and it's a cherry on the top to have the family here, friends, and the camaraderie around the entire recovery process. That's really what it's about for me. It's so special when you can do it all and everybody can be here for it. So this was a new property we bought in May, and we've only had a couple of months to prep for it, and I was really struggling to even see deer with antlers in general, let alone mature deer. So, I mean, when it happens and it just lines up, like I said, it's so special, and that's my first November 1st buck that I've ever shot. And I've never really rattled a buck mid-morning, like kind of late morning, just like that. So, you know, I've had luck grunting to deer and rattling in terms of them hearing me way off, but actually calling them in and coming into the call like that and being able to actually harvest an animal from rattling, that's pretty special. So I really hope you guys will enjoy this once it's all finished up and edited. And guys, don't forget to relive the hunt. See ya.
Happy November.